Okay, the water, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. The water, Yahweh for Yahweh Shai. I want to start off this lesson by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kokodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders, great millstone only, who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings, citations to the hopeful elect. Only to you I say Shalom. And as you see the title, know your pace in this race. Okay? Because we know that the race that we run, okay, this is a race for righteousness. This is a race for faith. Okay? And we got to make sure that we pace ourselves. Okay? Because in my experience, when you give forth all your strength in the beginning of the race, you're not going to have anything left in the end. And we see fine examples of these things. Okay? We see these people bugging out. You see brothers, going off. And it's because they're not setting a pace for the race. When you're in boxing or MMA and kickboxing, you can't give out your all output in the beginning. You have to pace yourself. Because if you can't continue to fight, it doesn't matter if you was winning the whole time. If you blow your gas, right? Your gas tank is what it's called. You're not going to have anything to press forward with. You're not going to have anything to propel you or accelerate you when the times are needed. When you get to the end, when you see people run track, what do? They pace themselves. And then as they get closer to the mark, that's when they put the gas pedal on, that's when they put the turbo boost on. Okay. So in this race, we have to know that there's a pace that has to be set. Okay. This is Philippians chapter 3, verse 13. Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, and reaching forth unto those things which are before. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of the Most High in Mashiach Yahushai, right? Let us therefore be as many as be perfect, be thus minded, and if anything be otherwise minded, the Most High shall reveal even this unto you. And he's using different people falling out of the truth or going off on scriptures, okay, to reveal how we should act. And he's left fine examples through the elders and apostles of Great Millstone on how we should conduct ourselves, okay? So we shouldn't act like those, guys who are going off. We shouldn't act like those guys, but the Lord is using them as an example because in this race, you have to keep your pace. You got to be, you got to be ready to turn it up at the end. But to keep a steady pace is important as well. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 9, verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill, but time and chance happeneth to them all. Okay? And that's what we're looking at. Okay? The Lord is in control of all things. We're not in control of any situation that we're put in. The Lord is the one conducting and pulling all the strings. Okay? The race is not for the swift. We shouldn't be hasty to get angry. Speaking to myself first and foremost. We shouldn't be hasty to do anything but to receive knowledge and teach knowledge and keep a pace with it. Okay? The elder apostle Gabar, shalom to that elder apostle, and all the elders and apostles and the bishops, okay, of Great Millstone. But he was going into a lesson talking about how we should be more stoic, and how we should be meditating on how we should be conducting ourselves based upon our predecessors. And our predecessors are the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, our spiritual fathers. So we need to look at them for conduction on a daily basis. The scriptures talk about examining yourself, whether you be in the faith, and to prove your own selves. Okay? And that's what we're proving. We're proving that we're built for the race. that we are pressing towards the mark of righteousness and salvation through Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, how we're going to obtain these things. Okay? The more we continuously condition ourselves spiritually, we'll be prepared for the race ahead. But preparation is a daily thing. Self-examination is a daily thing. And all these things are going to be for our benefit the more we press towards that mark. The more we are, mentally prepared, spiritually prepared, okay? And spiritually and mentally conditioned as well. All right? Let me get this real quick. This is, and Lord willing, this is edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. This is Hebrews chapter 12. And 1, wherefore, seeing we also have compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. You see that? We got to run with patience, man. Okay? The race isn't to the swift. We got to be patient and long-suffering, just like Hamashiach Yahushai. Those are prime examples of what we should be and how we should be conducting ourselves based upon the situations that we're in. Because every situation is going to call for a different conduction of self. You're going to find yourself in multiple situations where you're going to have to make multiple decisions, but all those things are based on precepts in the Bible. And they're going to be a benefit, okay? The more we do the proper things through the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, we can fade away from ourselves and who we used to be. We've already done that through the spirit, but it's a continuous thing. We have to continue how to grow. Okay. And a lot of times it takes that. It takes you to be able to set your pace. And you may not get it the first time. Sometimes you run a race and you lose because you blew out, you went too fast in the beginning. You didn't pace yourself, man. Well, you need to pace in this race. This race, what we're racing for is a prize, which is a crown for Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. We're racing to salvation. The scriptures talk about the kept out exile hastening. We're hasting, right? That he may be loosed, that we may be loosed. Okay? So it's a beautiful thing to watch, yourself grow, your like-minded brothers and sisters, watching them grow. It's needed for an example. It's needed, okay, to prioritize the same thing that everybody's running for, that everybody's racing for, and that's salvation. Okay? But we just can't be too hasty. Okay? Let me get yep. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9. All right. Yeah. Yep. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Beautiful. Just making sure I can get all this. Yep. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 9. I'm going to start at 23. And this I do for the gospel's sake, that I might be partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize? So run that ye may obtain. Verse 25, and every man that striveth for the mastery is tempered in all things, okay? So we should be tempered in all things and ways of life, ways of conduction, okay? Prioritizing the salvation that's coming. We know that it's going to be a progenitor of good behavior traits. And that's what we're looking forward to. We're looking forward to being a lot different than what we used to be. And that's by being by example, okay? Putting forth your best efforts to do these things. The Lord sees it. He sees your struggles. He sees your condition. And at the end of the day, he knows that it's going to take a lot of miracles, okay, to transform us. But he's already blessed us with those things. But the blessings continuously happen. I'm going to read that again, verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is tempered in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible crown. Verse 26, I therefore so run, not as an that's right. I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air. You see that? Okay. We don't want to be in a situation where we don't have faith, where we're not looking forward to the salvation that's been promised to us. Okay. Because we outran our own selves. The race got crazy, so you did crazy decision making in the beginning, and in the end, you don't have enough to finish. We got to keep that pace, man. Okay. The scriptures say it. The race is not for the swift. All right. So all these things is to be considered, man. Okay. I'm gonna grab some precepts on the comment board, and I'm gonna pray this lesson be edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. And shalom to the beautiful brothers and sisters on the comment board. Y'all have my heart. Shabbat shalom. Okay, this is Kazak Ben Yahweh, Ecclesiastes chapter 5 and 10. Be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. To be like-minded, to be thus-minded, the scriptures talk about. That's the important part. We got to show growth. I mean, don't you want to grow? We should definitely look forward to it, and we should be applying it as well. Okay, applying growth. Verse 11, be swift to hear. You see that? Be swift to hear. And let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer. And that's what we look forward to. We just want to get built up in the spirit. That way we can be beneficial to someone that's, looking to get this truth. All right? Beautiful. This is Kazak Ben Yahweh, 2 Corinthians chapter 2 and 10. Therefore I endure all things for the elect's sake, that they may also obtain the salvation which is Mashiach Yahushai with eternal glory. Okay, beautiful precept. Okay, we're trying to obtain the salvation of the Lord through Yahushai. We're trying to obtain that reward, that crown, that kingdom, domicile. Okay, domicile, right? Which is a kingdom. Okay, a place for kings. Okay, that's right, bro. Oh, beautiful. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 16, for which cause we faint not, because see, we're not going to faint because we're running too fast in the beginning and can't set a pace for victory. Okay? For which cause we faint not, right? But though our outward man perish, the inward man is renewed day by day, and that's through the Spirit. That's how we get confirmation on who we are and how we're conducting ourselves. 2 Corinthians 4 and 17, for our light affliction is only for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Right? While we look for things that are not seen, which is faith, but the things which, Slakia, while we look not at the things which are seen, which are the things of this world, the carnality, okay? We don't look for that social media validation, right? But at the things which are not seen, which is faith. Okay, that's what I meant to say, Salaki. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. And that's what we're looking forward to. The kingdom is within us. And we know through Yahweh Shemi Haushai, he's going to release these things unto us. Lord willing, would be a part of that number to receive such a blessing, man. Okay? Beautiful. Ecclesiastes 20 and 32. Necessary patience is seeking the Lord is better than he that leadeth his life without a guide, right? We want to be guided in the right direction. We want to stay on track. Okay? We don't want to get sideswiped. We don't want to get displaced and discomforted because we went off. What we want to do is continue in the race, man. We just want to ride our own lane, man. Lord willing, man. Okay? GMS Amawan Abad 144. Shalom, beloved. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and 24. And the servant of the Lord must not strive, but be gentle unto all men, apt to teach, patient, Verse 25, in meekness, instruction, those that oppose themselves, if the Most High, okay, peradventure, okay, will give them repentance, that's right, to the acknowledging of the truth, and that they may recover themselves out of the snare of the devil, who are taken captive by him at his will. That's right, man. Beautiful precept. Okay, because what we're looking forward to is we're staying consistent. As we get to the end, we're going to turn up and actually find what's lucrative to us, which is the kingdom. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, he's the one that set us in the race. We got to know how to pace ourselves in it. That's going to be the thing that's important, man. Everything else is going to fall short of the salvation, but we're looking forward to not doing that. Okay, and it's going to be our benefit, man, if we just take our time and understand what the Lord is doing. And he's already set up people and progenitors of this thing. Okay, when you want to be the best basketball player you can be, or the best boxer, or the best anything, soccer, hockey, you're looking at the best, you're looking at the top. Well, in this spiritual race, the best at the top are Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and then the elders and apostles, man, the way they conduct themselves, the way they receive information, the nonchalantness, that they have in their nature, but the seriousness and faith that they display for the scriptures. Okay, so pacing ourselves is something that just comes with the territory. We need to learn that attribute. Okay, and that's the important part, man. You've got to know the pace of this race. The water for tuning in. Hey, I pray this lesson was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. And with that, we're giving all praise, honor, glory to our power, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and our elders, great millstone only, who rule well and teach well. Peace, blessings, salutations to hopeful elect. Only to you I say shalom. This is a fellow servant Damawathia Ben Lawyer, praying this lesson for was edifying, man. And I continue to pray for you, brothers. Please continue to pray for me in the times that we're in. Okay, through Jacob's trouble, this MOTB, Revelation chapter 13 and 16. Okay, all these things are important for us to remember, that these things have to come to pass for us to obtain the race, okay, and the pace that is set before us. Okay, wake up, Jacob. Shalom.